Good morning, everyone. Today is Sunday. It is approximately 3:30 in the afternoon, and welcome to Andrea's Reborn Nest. To any of you that is the American audience that is expecting a video or vlog containing babies, this is not going to be it. I will try to upload one if I have time later on today. I do have a haul video that I have planned. I had a lot of things planned, but I believe that this video is more important to the community and to me and to anyone out there that might have been in the same situation that I am in right now. Now, if you need to go to the bathroom, or if you need to get a cup of coffee, this is a perfect time to do it, because this is going to be about half an hour, 45-minute long video. And so let's start at the beginning. As you all know, there has been a lot of drama between me and Ines and her minions, people, friends, whatever she wants to call them, which is fine. What is not fine is doing a live video and talking about me, talking about my husband, talking about my friends, making fun of my accent, the way I speak. And Ines, next, if you want to write German, you should write German properly, because your attempt to write in German just to be funny didn't work. But more importantly, though, is what was discussed in this live upload of vlog in regards to making sure that artists in this community will know or will be informed that I am a scammer and that they would never sell a doll to me. They were going to make it their life's work to contact every artist out there and let them know not to sell to me. I really didn't think much of it. I really took it with a grain of salt, and I can't be fighting every falsehood they put out there and every crazy scenario they put out there. I mean, I have a life too, and this channel has never been about that. But what this channel is about is to call out the bad actors in this community. And when somebody is being falsely accused or bullied, I will not stand for it, period. So around April 23rd, I hired a Reborn artist, and I commissioned her to do a custom baby for me. The sculpt was a Lola. We had perfect communication. We talked on a regular basis. Everything was fine. I got progress pictures. And then on Wednesday, she wrote me saying the baby was done, it was rooted, and was most likely going to be shipped on Friday. So yesterday, I go on Ines's, the Reborn Doll Collective's community page, and guess what I see there? I see my custom Lola by this artist for sale, for immediate sale. No payments accepted, just, I mean, no partial payments, full payment only. And it's by, like I said, by the same artist that I commissioned. Um, at first I was thinking, well, maybe she did too. Maybe, I mean, this cannot be right. This is a doll that I paid for. How can this be right? How can this be even happening? So I went through my notes and I went her because I'm friends with her on Instagram and also on Facebook, and I looked and lo and behold, yep, she has it all on her on Facebook. But you know, basically, I don't know how she got a hold of Inez. The only thing obviously that makes sense now is that Inez got a hold of her. So basically, I contacted her, Elaine von Totten, Little Giggles Nursery, and I've always wanted a baby from this artist. I like her work, and I've been following her for a while. And so I contacted her last night, sending her an email saying, you know, I see this baby on for sale and it looks completely like mine. What is the situation here? And she basically said that she did a second one. And I'm like, that is really weird. Why don't you show me a picture of both of them together then? Because that doesn't make any sense, because this is a custom doll. So then she did the most honorable thing I think I've seen in this community in a long time. She wrote me an email back saying, somebody contacted me and told me that not to sell to you, that you were a scammer and I would never get my money, and I believed this person and put this baby for sale, and I couldn't sleep that night because something was not right in my own mind. So I went on the internet and found your video, your channel, and I looked at the videos you made explaining your side of the story. And she said, I was completely floored by what I saw. And she says, I am so sorry for believing hearsay like this, for not talking to you first. If you want to cancel this order, I can completely understand. This is on me. This is not the way I like to conduct business. This has never happened to me before. I am completely ashamed of what happened, and I don't know what else I can do to justify this. I have no justification. This was on me, and I should have done some homework and research. And if you want to cancel this order, I'm completely fine, because this is on me, and I should have never listened to hearsay in this doll community. So I was basically going back and forth in my mind, and I wrote her back saying that I do appreciate her honesty, and she did the honorable thing. She could have just said, well, you know, she could have lied. And so that really gave me it showed a lot of honor, respect, character on her part. Because, you know, the way I look at it is people in glass houses should get dressed in a cellar. And we all fall down, we all make mistakes. The most important thing is to fess up to the mistakes and to apologize, and I don't hold grudges. And basically, after thinking for about an hour and a half, I talked to my husband, and we said, you know what, even though we don't want this doll anymore, because the bond with this baby now is gone, we did commission her to make another one for us because she deserved that. She did the right thing. I never questioned her artistry, and now I know that she also has true character. So if you're looking for somebody in the community, in the reborn community, that has got not just the talent to reborn beautiful babies, but also has character and good judgment, you know, look her up. Little Giggles Nursery. She's in South Africa. Elaine is her name. And you will not go wrong. She will work with you. She will do whatever you like. She is in constant contact with you when you do um, a baby with her, when you commission her. She's very fair priced. I can only say nothing bad about her at this point. Was it unfortunate? Yes. Did she make a mistake? Completely. She did. But I've also heard from reborn collectors on here that have heard the lives that she did, where she said that I used racial slurs against her, and then they themselves listened to the videos again and said, you know what, I'm so sorry. What she is portraying out there is completely not the truth. And they completely turned around too and are following me and are appreciative of, putting the word out there that this is not acceptable behavior. Um, this will not be tolerated in this community. And I just don't understand how people can be so vindictive. I just don't understand it. She, especially when it comes to the hypocrisy of the whole thing, you know, it's, I'm just shocked. So if you have a moment, go onto her page, and this baby is still, as of about 5 minutes ago, was still on her community page. And if you don't see it, just email me, andreahughes3@earthling.net, and I will send you a picture because I have it right here. I don't know if you can see it. Maybe you can see it. This is Inez's community page where she advertises this doll for this artist. So that's number one. Number two, as far as this situation with Inez is concerned, is you might want to check a couple of things as far as her you remember when she was talking about, or when her friends were talking about, like box openings are not that important. We don't buy the boxes for, we don't buy the babies for the box openings. And that's not really, the baby's price is just for the baby and not for the clothes that comes with it. You might want to take a look at a video that she did on June 9th. I don't really remember what year this was. I think it was like last year, the year before probably, where she basically talks about
I've talked before about hiccups I've had, buying other dolls. Maybe they had boo-boos on them, but this is specifically about the presentation. And for those of you who don't know, this is my Levi kit by Bonnie Brown, and this little fairy right here, this is my little fairy girl. Look at that. I don't feature her that much, and I really feel bad about not doing it. I absolutely love this doll, and I see her all the time. I get to see her all the time. She looks beautiful in my room, and she was start with one that I wasn't too happy about, but I think the longer we collect and the more variety we do introduce into our nursery or into our homes, starts to help us become more aware of the things that we like as collectors. Like, we end up knowing ourselves better, knowing what type of dolls we like better. So I got a Connolly kit, which was a 0 to 3 month baby, and I really was ready to have a doll that was 0 to 3 months with open eyes in my collection. I wanted to try it out. I wanted to experience that kind of kit. And already there were like hiccups during the transaction. It turned out she didn't have eyelashes. The seller didn't disclose that in the sale. We got that sorted. I accepted it for what it was, because I had bought her and then figured that out afterwards. My bad, but she should have not omitted that. But I don't want to get into that because I did a video about that already. And then when she arrived, I had to pay extra postage. So these types of things, I don't know about you, I'm very sensitive to them, and they are upsetting, and they will interfere. Then I opened her up, and I'm sorry guys, but she had really dingy clothes on, and that's like an absolute, even I sent her to her new mommy with beautiful, they were used clothes, but they were still in good, pristine condition. I did not send her in the clothes that she was sent to me in, and I sent her in a brand new sleeper with the tag on and everything, because I have a little bit more pride in myself to, when I'm selling a doll, I want the person who, I know what it feels like to be on the receiving end of that. You want them to feel happy, and for it to be an exciting and festive and a celebratory, something to celebrate. So I take a lot of care into packing my dolls that are going to be secondhand to someone else. I take a lot of care in packaging. Now, I got the Connolly kit secondhand, but I did not, but still a little bit more care could have been taken in presenting her. She was in a really dingy outfit. She came with a dingy sleeper, dingy socks. So the presentation was just really poor. She herself, the doll itself, the Reborn doll itself, was spectacularly reborn by Tamara Lee. So there was no complaints on the doll itself. And we all do this anyway. As soon as we get a doll, we want to change them into things that we think are cute, which I don't get to do that often with this little one, my little girasol, because I don't really have any clothes for her. I really, and I have been looking, guys, I've been looking to see, looking for clothes for her, so that's something I'm doing right now. But immediately we want to change them into things that we like or we bought for them. So regardless, though, I still took pride in my presentation when I sent off my dolls that were in my collection to new mommies. So that is like crucial to me. Plus,
So, as you can tell, it is crucial for her, that she gets a nice box opening and that the clothes is pristine, and because it's part of the bonding experience that we have with these babies. So what happened to that when you sent this JC, who was way more expensive than this Donnelly kit that you bought and then sold again? So what happened there? I mean, I can, take a screenshot. I mean, I can take pictures of what you sent. And, the hospital blanket I threw away. And the other things that are the horror, I mean, I will never put them on my babies. And you have never put them on yours either, because they're not good enough for you, but they were good enough for me. And then what got me was, in the same video, Katie, your buddy, says, oh, you know what, you're so right.